Okay, so we've done our research, we've prepared, we've done the interview, we've followed up from the interview, we've made sure that this is the right place for us. Now we're just awaiting the call, right? So this isn't a surprise that we're waiting for the call to come, but yet I cannot tell you how many times I've called somebody, they're expecting the call, and then they're unprepared for what's going to be discussed in the call with the offer. It's like it catches them off guard. Hey, here's the salary we're offering. Hey, here's all the benefits. Well, I wasn't prepared for all this. I'm so confused. So you know the call is coming. If you've gotten this far in the interview process, you're now awaiting a call. One of two things is going to happen. They're going to either offer or not offer. Yet this catches people off guard. Don't let it catch you off guard. You need to show that you're as prepared at this part of the interview process as the beginning. So by the end of this lesson, you will be prepared for the call. Because this is just as important, especially when we bridge into negotiation. This is where this begins. So the call's coming. You've got two things. They're either going to make you an offer, and you need to be prepared for that, or they're not going to make you an offer, and you need to be prepared for that. So let's talk about both scenarios. If they're making an offer, our next lesson is on negotiation, and we're going to talk about that. And so we just need to be prepared with how we're going to negotiate. And I've got an entire lesson on how to negotiate for this piece. So we'll cover that in the next section. But let's talk about if they're not making an offer, right? This course is called Nail the Interview. If I nailed the interview but didn't get the job, what happened? This is the best feedback you could possibly get. You need to take an opportunity here with these individuals who have interviewed you and get that feedback. Now, remember, the person calling you to say you didn't get the job is uncomfortable and wants to get off the call. They don't want to spend time on the phone with you. So you need to calm them down and let them know, hey, we're good. I didn't get the job. I understand that. But help me understand why. I need the constructive feedback of what didn't work, what wasn't a fit. If it was a behavioral interview, there may be very good reasons why you weren't a fit, and it has nothing to do with you as a person or you and your capabilities. It has to do with a cultural fit. Not everybody's a fit for everything. We all think a little bit differently. We all act a little bit differently. We are not all things to all people. So don't pretend like you are. Sometimes culturally, you just may not be a fit. It's okay. That's not a reflection of you as a person. That's just a reflection that in this particular culture, you would not have meshed as well as another candidate. So if you made it this far, clearly you're capable. So what was it? If they tell you it has to do with a cultural fit, that may give you the help you need to not go back and interview with that company again. They're probably not going to think you're a cultural fit the next time. That's good to know. That's important information. It has nothing to bear on your capabilities, and now you don't lose any confidence on the next interview you go to because this was a cultural thing, not a capabilities thing. If they've got some issues with your capabilities, have them help you understand what it was that they struggled with, because maybe you did a poor job communicating it, and you can make that rehearsed answer better the next time. This is, again, nobody here is an expert at interviewing because you only go on them so often. The goal of this course is to help you practice and be as prepared as possible. If you make a mistake or you weren't as strong as you thought you were in your rehearsed answers, maybe you need to re-rehearse them, and this is an opportunity to get that feedback to understand that. But spend some time with them understanding that. Don't let them just say, sorry you didn't get the offer, goodbye. They're uncomfortable. You need to accept that, acknowledge it maybe with them. Hey, I know you probably have other people to call. I know you don't welcome calling me to tell me I didn't get the job, but listen, I've got no hard feelings. I want to learn from this experience. Help me understand what it is that I could have done differently. And again, if it's a behavioral interview where you lost due to a cultural issue or a style or fit-in issue, don't let that bother you. Keep your confidence up because you made it to the end. You didn't get the job over a subjective issue you couldn't control. So in conclusion, you know this call is coming. Be prepared for when it comes. And your action item is write down what you want to know in either scenario and keep it with you. If you've been through the interview and you're literally just waiting on the call, on a piece of paper, write down offer and no offer and the questions you need. In the next section, we'll talk about the offer. But in this section, for the no offer, write down the things you want to have answered by them and keep that paper with you. That way it's with you no matter where you are. And that way, if you get the call unexpectedly, you're still prepared for what's going on. Preparation goes a long way. So make sure you've got that with you. Take this action item.